Our defender bite today is using a defender to disarm an opponent with a gun. In this case, it's a standard. In this case, we're being attacked with a single gun on us. The first rule is always to clear the angle of attack. We always like to start by being very defensive. It takes the opponent off guard. In this case, I'm going to clear around to the side and capture the gun at the same time. The gun's now off target from me. Make sure I don't smash it into the microphone. The gun's off target from me. I bring this hand down, hooking into the webbing and just yanking back. The opponent's off rack. I have control of the situation.
All right. Well, I'm going to actually step off the mat this day for Ask Sensei, and Carrie Sensei, Master Lewis, and Larry Sensei are going to teach the boys how to fight. And I've got this disc I'm trying to get done for Elizabeth, which we filmed yesterday, Elizabeth, and now we're going to end up getting it all done and ready to rock and roll. So with that, I'm going to bow off the mat. I might come back on at the end of class, but for now, we're going to turn it over to Larry Sensei.
Today we're going to start the first portion of sparring. We're going to start from the blue belt stance, the side stance. Austin, since you're green belt, but I want you to stay within the side stance for this thing. The idea today is to be able to control your speed and everything else. I want to talk about half speed, full speed. The tendency is when you're sparring is to deliver a punch and escalate. As you spar more, you kind of bring up the speed. You need to learn to control your speed so you effectively can have the defender defend it. So it's all, not just about you, it's also about your opponent being able to block at this point. It's not about delivering blows. I do not want to see contact. You know, you've got to be able to control yourself so when you come up to somebody and you throw it, you stop. You don't ever deliver a blow. You're going to be doing it at half speed, so it should not be a problem. So when you come out, it's not a problem. So it's not about striking, it's about learning technique again. And leave yourself fluid. And when you're doing half speed, it's much more prone to be a little more relaxed, so that's a good thing. It's actually a good thing. All right, I want to start by reviewing where we were last week. I want to do, Austin, you weren't here, didn't participate, you were here last week, but I want to do the up and down again. So why don't we assume a position over here. Give yourself some space. Okay. Okay. All right. Now what we're going to do again, assume the side stance, please.
Left lead forward.
Left lead forward. Okay. Okay, let's get your hands set the way it is. Fingers right, get this up against your chest. Okay. Again, part of the reason why you have the stance is to protect it. You leave things out, they get smacked, they get chopped off, things like that. So you really want to know where all your weapons, in this case, your hands and feet, are at all times. You don't want to leave them dangling out. Okay. Yep, front hand loose. Now the front hand is supposed to do what, Austin?
Distract the defender.
Yeah, okay. How is it supposed to be aimed?
At their nose.
Yeah, so you want them right at their face. So you want me looking down the end of your hand. So you want me looking down, your opponent looking down. If I'm down here, obviously, you know, the Jolly Green Giant, it's way up there. Okay, right? All right, down. Okay. Try and get your knee to the ground, please. Okay. Up. And try not to use your hands. Ultimately you want to get away from your hands. And we switched leads here. Okay. Down. Up. Down. Down. Up. Yeah, that's what I noticed you changed there, because you're dropping down, you're putting your other foot lead, and that's why you're coming up with it wrong. Okay. Right foot lead. Change. Let's try that again. Left foot lead. Right foot lead. Okay. All right. Down. Switch lead feet. Turn it. Okay, switch. Switch lead feet. Austin, switch your lead foot, please. And make sure you keep your hands up, your head up. Your hands in front of you. Keep them in play. Keep them as a weapon. Okay. Up. Okay. Simon, what's so good about this stance?
Well, you're at a side angle, so you're not giving them as much room to hit a target. And also you could balance and maneuver back forward. You have a feet are angled, so stay balanced, step to the side, step to the back. Kind of lean on the back foot, they push up against you. And it's easier to drop, because all you do is kick your leg just back and just drop.
That primarily, the existence of this stance is at early stages of learning is defensive. How many weapons do you have in play?
4.
You actually only have 2 primary weapons in play. This is back, that's back. So to deliver those, it takes a lot more effort from the back side than it does to come from the front. So it limits your offensive power, but it also makes you extremely defensive. It's probably more secure as a defensive position. And the other thing is, you can always, the reason why you want to learn this, you can always go to this stance should you be injured. Should you have to go to a more defensive stance, you've got a broken rib, or if you've got a broken shoulder or something like that, taking it out of play so you can protect it this way. So you need to learn how to protect yourself should the environment change on you. Down. Okay. Track me. Track me. Now switch. There you go. That's why you switch. Okay. So when you come in, you want to hook him, turn this foot sideways. See what he's doing? You can raise up a little bit. Come up to a sitting position, please. What he's doing at this one, but you want to get it a little more on the knee, but you want to turn your foot sideways to get it. And he's hooked behind my ankle and put sideways. And this one you're going to have to pop it. If you just try and push, pull, it's very few people have the strength to do both at the same time. But you want to pop it, you want to hit that knee strong, and that takes them out of play, and you get out of dodge or do whatever you want to do with them. Okay, you want to do that, Barney? Okay. Use the side of your foot. Turn. You want to be able to punch him. If I come in, turn it sideways. Yeah. Either way, whichever's comfortable, top, bottom. But the reason why you use the side of your foot, because you have more surface area that's going to attack that knee, as opposed to if it's straight up and down, you actually give yourself a cushion because you're delivering the blow on a broader spectrum. Yeah, you want your toe behind my ankle? Yeah, there you go. There you go. And then there. And obviously the heel has a stronger pressure point, so that's probably what you want to deliver the blow to the knee with, if you can, but any portion of the foot would be great. Lower. You want right on that knee.
Right on the cap.
Yep, right on the cap. Yep. The thigh won't get you a lot of play. Good, good. Up. Down. Up. Okay. All right, let's pair up. Barney, Austin, Simon, Matthias. Assuming the side stance. Now, do we remember our kicks? We should go back to our kicks, okay? Okay, let's start with our kicks. All right? I want to see a stomach kick from Simon, and from Barty, I want to see a delivery of stomach kick. I want to see a defense from Matthias and Austin. Okay, stomach kick. Deliver it to your stomach. Okay, stomach kick. Deliver to his stomach. You're getting in too deep. Again. Okay, Simon. Deliver to his stomach. Target well. Now this arm goes where? Drop that arm. Okay. What you want to do is maintain your balance once you come up into the reverse position. You want to maintain your balance when you come up here. This is where you get your balance. And then the kick should be quick and fast, because you don't want to signal what you're doing. From this position, Austin, Simon, Barney, from the position, when you assume the position when you come up here, they should not know what kick's coming out of there. It's the guys is you don't know what's coming out of there. So when you come up here, it's not automatically I come up. When you come up here, get your balance, then deliver the kick, and then return. So you want to be able to throw all these kicks from that position that you've learned. So it has no description on it. When it comes up there, something's going to happen.
Just improvise.
Right. And the other thing is, you have assumed a very defensive position. You have, again, very few things in play back here. Yeah, your knees, but your knees are from behind. They're going to tag them from behind. You're going to go forward. I mean, the infamous butt kick doesn't hurt you a hell of a lot. So you got a lot of defensive points out there, okay? Assume it again. Take turns delivering it, please. Yeah. The hand? The block? Yeah, get down.
And it's screaming at the camera.
Okay. Right? This comes, because you don't know where he's going to deliver. So this drops. Right? You want to show the scissors?
Comes
Yeah.
up, comes
Yeah.
up the,
Yeah.
protection
There.
center.
There, you got that?
Yeah.
There.
Thank you.
Make sure you drop to your hand. You should go to your groin.
Right, front or back?
Huh? No, I'm talking to Barney. He should drop his front hand, the back hand of the groin. Yeah. You got your blocks down as well, right? Get it down. He's got to get down to your groin, because if you brought that a little lower, get it down further. It's got to go all the way down to your cup, staying up right up to your belt. You're not blocking him, are you? You got to block him. That's the objective.
Well,
Yeah?
I mean, I thought that if it's not going to hit me, then it shouldn't.
Well, he's hitting you here, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
that'll take its toll. Bring that out and hook it in. Make sure you bring it into his stomach. Bring it out and throw it in. Yeah, go ahead and correct me on anything that you see that we don't catch. Mateus, you have to stay in. You're jumping back. Austin, yeah. Get yourself balanced more, yeah. Now lean back. Now lean back and then put your leg up, deliver the kick. Even when you get your leg up, when your leg up, the kick should not be automatically delivered to the point you've thought of. You could see the person's defensive. You should be able to redirect that kick once it's up. If you got a good balance, you can redirect it once it's up. Just a butterfly. Okay? Okay. Okay. Switch leads. Let's try that a little again. Let's stand back where you were. I'd like the Simon and Austin to go forward, Barney and Matthias to go backwards, switch leads. That's good. That's more like it. Now, let's do the same movements. Practice those.
Threw him up. Yeah.
Okay.
Lead arm to protect him.
Oh, he wasn't doing it.
Okay.
Austin, drop your lead arm down your leg. Protect your side, your kidneys. When you strike, you should be dropping. Simon, you should be putting your arm down your side there. Thank you. It'll actually help you with your balance too, once you get that into play. Okay, now switch leads. Simon and Austin go backwards. Barney and Matthias go forward. Yeah, your arm should just rotate up. Drop there. That should just rotate over. Okay. Put your Okay. Now, a groin kick from here is what? Who can show me a groin kick? Barney?
Back lead.
Whatever lead you want.
Front lead.
Let me see the front lead again. Okay, back lead. Okay. Okay. Right. Right. Okay.
Same block as that one.
I mean, I'm used to doing the green belt, so the white belt, which you learned was, remember when everything you'd come up to here, and then everything was delivered from here, right, and then when you come up to deliver this when you come straight up to deliver the groin shot, you had to actually spin off.
When Sensei taught us the groin kicks, I do recall, Kerry Sensei also assisted us, was the front groin kick, you step your heel forward, lift up, protect, and then deliver, and then step back. The back
What's missing there? What's missing there is an extra quarter spin. So you're starting your move here. Okay, I'll go. You're starting in your move here.
so you stand
You're
in the cat
spinning
stance.
here. You're going up into the cat stance. But right here, see, you're going straight out. So if you're fighting somebody in a front stance, that's right. Before side stance, there's an extra quarter pivot there that changes your angle.
Okay, because that
To
we
come
didn't
back
that
in.
we didn't learn.
Okay, that should have been in there. That's what's necessary to come in. If you're fighting in a cat stance, boom, back, and then down.
Okay.
Okay. That's otherwise you're just kicking here or you're going off balance. There's no way you can.
Yeah, like you were trying to figure out how to deliver that shot, and it was great at his thigh, but you couldn't. You had to try to fish it around and get in there.
If they're in the opposite side stance, then you're still going into this one here and going in.
Got it.
Okay, so it's like a stomach blow, but only lower.
That's why I said from that same position you deliver all those shots.
So the front leg run kick is very basic. Boom. The rear leg is where you have to turn around. And
You need to turn the other way.
Rear leg run kick if they're in the opposite
Turn
side.
the other way.
Otherwise, you just be sticking your toe up their ass.
And they might like that.
So like,
Yeah. So here, it's easy to finish that and come back with it.
follow that?
I got it.
Okay. So why don't we do both of those? You have to switch back and forth on defense. You'll have to switch both ways. Okay.
We're at that weird transition phase where you're learning fighting at some higher level material, but you're still working out of the side stand.
Now you got to switch directions. I mean, Barney. Yeah, Barney. Yeah, switch directions. So he's going to come up. Yeah, get up to your knee though. Come around, bring it up to your knee. Now turn. See, with that turn plus the kick, it gives a little momentum to the. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so we
Okay, Barney.
Oh, okay.
Good. Okay, yeah. Now turn the other way. No, Barney, you stay there. Now you deliver it. It goes to the. I affectionately call that the skunk stance, which means you got to give him your ass. There. Okay.
Something's so wrong with doing
Yeah.
that. I want to do it on my ass.
Now when you turn, and deliver the blow, get your leg up there, and you turn. That adds the momentum because you're going the same direction to it.
Now, do I kick from where I'm standing here?
No,
that?
no, bring it up to your knee. Come up to your knee. Now spin out and kick. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, see? Gives a little pop to it, doesn't it, when you're spinning? Because you know what happens? It actually puts your weight behind it.
Yeah.
It actually puts your weight.
That was just my turn.
The foot acts as a pivot. You just saw that weight.
Yeah. See, when he does that, when he does that pivot, Austin, and why it delivers such a stronger blow, because he's got weight now behind that. That's a great point there, Sensei. Now, remember, I call this affectionately the skunk stance. So what's he going to see? What are you going to deliver? Your ass.
Yeah.
Give him there. I mean, so anytime you're doing that, if he comes up and he just turns sideways, I mean, you're going sideways and you're just coming up and then you're doing this, there is a lot of potential damage. That's why you're here. He can't do much to you here. This way he can take your knee.
Right.
Or you get up here like that. This way he can take your base knee, which is easiest thing to go. If you can tag his base knee, 100% of his weight on there, he's done. So that's why I like this. Go ahead and tag your base knee. And all he's going to do is collapse you.
Wrong hand. The switching one gets you.
Now remember half speed in this stuff too, because you want the defender to defend as well as you want to deliver the blow. This should be elbows. You want to kind of meet the elbows with this out. So you want this, yeah, give you more coverage up here. Yep. Yeah, you put that down by your groin. This hand down by your groin.
What you want?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. We'll take this in moves. Come forward. Yeah. Yeah, just bring yourself forward. So you come this way. You can, what I want you to eventually do is come up here. But eventually, just right now, for balance purposes, put your feet down together.
In this position here, how are we?
When you come up here,
Like that?
your both hands come into play. Okay. This almost leads you to what we'll get into in the green building, which is the cat stance. Okay, so you come up. This is as close as you get to cat stance at this stage. Foot up. Okay, spin, deliver, back, and down. I mean, it takes a lot of balancing, yeah. So keep it within yourself. Keep it within yourself. What's the number one thing that a football player loses?
Center of gravity.
Well, and what puts them out of their career?
Knees.
Knees. So guess what? Your number one target should be?
That's in the trenches.
No, it's also the running backs. It's all those boys. I mean, what do they headhunt out there when you're going after a guy? You want to take his knees off, right?
Larry Sensei, what's the recovery from? Okay, we're in here.
Come back to your knee. Come back to your knee. Then turn. Then go back to your side stand.
Oh, okay.
You return.
Bring it back to
Kick
your
it
back.
back to your knee. Yeah. And so your delivery should make sure when you stick your leg out there, when you bring it up, when you come up here, stick it out, you deliver, and then get back in your side
This
stance.
should be real quick.
Yeah. I haven't practiced coming out of that for a long time. But it is, from a defensive standpoint again, this is an extremely defensive position. You may have a bad back leg at this point. So you've got to protect it. Then pretend like that. Okay? Okay, now, from the same position, I'd like to practice some of our hand strikes. Because when you're going to spar, you're going to be using a little bit of both. You know, when you spar, you're going to go crawling at the leg, go at the face. You got to bring your other weapons. So assume the side position, please. Okay. We have a straight jab. Barney's the boxer. Give me a straight jab, Barney. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
We don't turn our wrists.
Front, straight jab. The only thing about Anjing Banfa that changes when you do that, this hand comes up here. No, it comes up here. Because you want to protect the side of your head. Because all of a sudden you've taken the weapon away. So when you're delivering, you know, and it's a straight jab. So your hand is loose, it's nice and limber, step, jab. The point of the step is what? Wait. I mean, this is, try and knock a wall over. Try and knock a wall over. Try to knock a manzanita over with me versus Simon. The D9 versus the, what's that little tractor? Kubota? So, don't get into boxing. It's a jab. And again, lead out, get back. You deliver the blow, you get back. And you always assume the same position. When you come back, what I want you to find out is your hand relaxed. Do the jab, come back. When your hand's back, is it relaxed or is it tense? You need to keep it relaxed to continue to deliver and not be a victim of somebody spinning you because your arm is so strong. Okay?
When should the front foot hit the ground?
Same time you deliver the blow. Correct, Sensei?
I'm seeing a lot lot of feet hit the ground first.
Yeah. What you want to do, the weight is transferred, so you learn targeting, and you can practice this with heavy bags or anything else. But I mean, it's the same way. So it's almost like a snap.
You should breathe out when you strike, right?
You can. Well, you can actually use. That's where key eyes came in, is also to help your breathing and also scare the heck out of your opponent.
Breathe out.
Yeah. Can we do this with a key eye then? Yeah. Have we done key eyes? Oh, we haven't done key eyes. All right. Yeah. Barney, assume the side position. Key eye! What you want to do is that just, you know what you're doing, but at 1 minute, a half a second of a balk on his behalf is the difference between winning and losing. Key eyes are not necessarily energy releases. They actually are to raise the level. And as you get into fighting, we're going to get into a lot more about intimidating, enticing. You want to see what your enemy's got a lot of times. And so we'll get into that, and that's all up here, and energy and stuff you expend. But the key eye can be used to deliver the blow, because it also gives you a chance to release the energy that you have into you. And you want to time it. I want to time that. When I hit him, it's the same time. Same time my foot hits the ground, he gets every bit of it. I don't want to have 1 ounce of energy left behind me. Bam, I hit him there. I retreat, I'm good. I can assess his damage, he's still good to go. We got to go back at it. So the idea is, give it all you want, but you want everything off that foot. It should be the exact timing. The foot actually instigates the timing which you deliver that, and the speed by which you will deliver that blow. See, now your hand is leading your charge.
Kia! Kia!
Your hand was flicking out. It wasn't in control with your foot. Your hand was striking well before your foot was down.
Like this. Come here. And go.
Same time.
That's a step and punch.
Better?
Instead of doing this, at the same time you throw a jab out there, you step.
Because you want all that weight.
And the hand comes up.
All right, I want to hear a key eye on 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Switch leads. Make sure your arm's down the line, Barney. Don't open yourself up. Like we were talking to Simon, you want to bring that right around? Somebody's going to ring your bell on the balls. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, let's go about the delivery from the back. That means you do make yourself vulnerable. That does mean you're going to bring yourself into play. Okay. So on this one, the same thing. You're going to come front lead, bring your right lead, hit. Excuse me. Sorry. Left lead, hit. And then turn to deliver the other one and retreat. Make sure you keep your groin. Sensei, you want to help me on this if I've got any steps that you miss? Gary Sensei? Okay. So what you want to do is when I come in, deliver, I'm back. I don't do this. I'm throwing it from way back. I'm inside, but I'm delivering it. This has not as much power because I don't have the internal range of this. So it's just more to deliver more than as much as you can while you're in and get out. Boom, boom, out. Boom, boom, out. But I'm not doing this to deliver the blow. I'm not coming around because I know this is wide open. You keep yourself on a side stance. That's the tough part.
So we can rotate our fist over?
Yeah.
Is it just
Yeah.
here?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You do want to try to keep your wrist, your rear forward. Remember, this is a ringing stance. Okay. So I'm going boom.
Do you know the difference?
Ringing versus driving?
Yeah.
We'll come back into that when we start teaching the body.
That's
Jack,
where
'cause
you-
that'll be a critical difference there.
Instead of trying to suck to the back of their head, through their front to the back of the head, it's more of a
You just want. I just want to break his skull.
yeah, shatter.
I just want to shatter the skull and get out, as opposed to pushing his brain through his head.
Trying to actually contact them.
Right.
Minimum plus
Your big blows you want to do in the body because you want to go through to damage the interior part of the body.
Try to do the rear jab out without a combination forces. It's still the exactly same thing where the front foot's hitting as or just after your fist does, and it's a ringing like that. Okay?
So you're actually
But make
keeping
sure
your
you're pulling
fist
the back.
Yeah.
sideways
Yeah.
both times.
I'm keeping
That probably would, the reason why I think too is because it keeps your shoulders more square as opposed to,
yeah, because when you come here, you can
Yeah.
turn it, but it's got to be a tight.
yeah. But I would, let's leave it straight up and down for instructional purposes. Austin, keep it straight up and down.
Do they teach how to make a fist?
Huh?
How to make a fist?
How do you make a fist?
No, that's what I'm saying. So
Fist?
You guys,
Well, I know
Thumb over,
Sensei-
right?
Thumb over,
Sensei
thumb over.
likes to stick the
Thumb
thumb
over,
out.
right?
Yeah. Well,
From what I remember, Sensei
Bushikan.
likes to do the Bushikan. Yeah.
yeah, you got a bushikan. You want to have that available.
so thumb out.
Yeah, and the other thing is what Kerry,
snap
Master
it.
Sensei was delivering to you is say on this one, say you've got a handout. See, I can come in.
And the thumb doesn't.
So
break.
you got-
That's the way Sensei taught us to punch is to snap the wrist forward and punch.
Yeah, so the lead on this one could be, say the reason why I have a lead here is come in. So I may not be using this as the initial attack, but come in with that and ring. And again, the blows you deliver from this stance, you want them to be ringing. Now that's why it's going to take a lot of control. If I catch anybody doing that, I'm going to put you up against that pole and have you deliver blows, and every time you touch the pole, it's 10 push-ups. The next time it's 20. Next time it's 30. Yeah, I don't want, because ringing blows hurt. They will shatter bone. I mean, you got to remember, you have power, and the more we put energy into this, the more power you're going to have. Half speed should eliminate all that. If I catch you escalating, what I'll do is ask you to bring it down. Bring it down. When you,
That looks quite refreshing.
you want to just pour some over your head, Sensei? Ah, yes. The picture of health.
Getting there.
Hey, okay. All right, let's pair up. Okay, let's pair up on this. I want you both delivering blows alternately. It could be a kick, it could be a punch. I want to see defensive moves, the same thing. Now in the back,
Now,
if you-
what's the block on the punches? Very Sensei.
block would be no different. I'm going to tell you what, you guys did an outstanding job for the first time of any sparring. I mean, the control, that's always an issue. That's all, I don't care at what level. I mean, it's just human nature to try and get the control and raise it up. Barney owes us 48 push-ups. He tagged Simon in the mouth and hit the pole 5 times out of 100. So, and he did some push-ups that we haven't yet to describe. So, as soon as he learns how to do the other 48, we'll let him get him down. But I'm serious. You guys did a great job. Great job. There's a lot of stuff thrown at you today, a lot of new stuff. So the issue is protection, control, and teaching each other. That's more important when you're sparring with each other, saying, hey, and I got to this point, or if I made a mistake, okay, what could you do? Stop, let the guy take advantage of it. Teach each other what you can do. At the same time, you're learning what not to do next time. So this is all it's about. It's all about practice. It's all about teaching each other. And again, great job today. Austin, what did you learn that you liked best?
The rear thrust kick to the ribs.
Rear thrust, the most powerful kick you can deliver. Ribs, Great targets, great targets. Knees and ribs. Stomach is always a good one when somebody's coming in. Okay? Barney?
I like that I can make my cousin bleed if I have to.
Mm-hmm.
But no.
As opposed to the anal sex.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, I really enjoyed the sparring. Sparring is definitely gonna sharpen my fighting skills and my defense skills. What I like about this art more than anything is even a defensive is an offensive, as Master Lewis showed us. And you're a great instructor too. I
Thank
really
you.
appreciated the control, the leg blocks. You know, those are things that usually you're used to using your upper body to block kicks or grab legs, but if you just lift your leg, you can avoid it'll block a lot.
And you get much better at that when we go to the cat stance and go into the green belt stuff. So that's a good point. You'll get so good at that. Simon, what'd you like?
Sensei, can you move a little closer so it picks up your microphone? Thank you.
Simon, what'd you like?
Well, hand on hand, like always, contact. No matter how slow we're going or how fast, it's all about technique and control.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that I noticed the more control you have, the more effective you will be when it comes down to learn the technique and helping each other out. And it's just, it's good. It's great.
Good.
I enjoy it.
Glad.
Didn't mind getting hit.
Well, the objective is to return the favor. Yes?
I definitely like the fact that we're getting into working and actually work on the combination of kicks and punches and blocks. And Master Lewis brought a very good point about the fact that doing half speed right now, it's actually allowing us to perform the moves, and at the same time we can see what we're doing wrong, because obviously if we're going much faster, we're missing the technique, and that's important obviously, because it's the way you get things done.
Yeah, if you don't practice what's perfect, you keep practicing what's wrong, that's going to be an error in your later skill set, so you don't want to do that. So
Right.
Good chance to pick it up. Good job today. All right, well, let's bow out and thank you.
I've been looking for a girl like you, not to have, not to hold, just someone true. Taking all the love that I have to give. Don't you ever talk about having kids. All of my love, all of my kisses. Hope you never find about all my misses. Fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee. It's all good until you say those words to me.